After our list of best Thai BL dramas of 2024 so far, I guess it's time for Korean BL dramas to shine and to be recognized. In this video, we will be listing down 10 best Korean BL series and movies of 2024 and my thoughts about some of them. If you also have some recommendations after our video, feel free to share it on the comment section below. Before that, some of these shows might not be available in your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these geo-blocked BL dramas. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount plus an additional 3 months free of usage if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 10 on our list, Blue Boys. With a rating of 7.2, Blue Boys is at our 10th place of this list. Compared to our list of Thai BL series, Korean BL dramas have worse ratings because of some reasons, and one of them is the duration of the episodes and its execution. Blue Boys are actually divided into 2 parts, although you can binge watch everything all at once due to having 10 minutes of episode per runtime only. The production seems low budget based on its scenes, but it was still an enjoyable series for pastime. Blue Boys follows the story of Jae-min, who, exhausted from the pressures of job hunting, unexpectedly reconnects with Nam Yi, a former high school classmate, through a spontaneous one-night stand. As new feelings begin to surface, misunderstandings about Nam Yi's work led to rising tensions, threatening the bond they've just begun to explore. Number 9 on our list, My Damn Business. Garnering an average rating of 7.4, My Damn Business is currently sitting at the 9th spot of this ranking. It's still an ongoing series, so its ratings might still go lower or higher depending on the outcome of the overall story. Personally, it's a great series for those who are looking for a short drama without a complicated storyline. Everything feels fast-paced and straightforward, but it also suffers from the lack of excitement and depth of its story and characters. The main couple have great visuals, but there's something lacking between them that I can't figure out. My Damn Business follows the story of team leader Han, whose sales team too faces dissolution due to the company's management crisis. Tasked with finalizing deals within 3 months, Han is joined by Yoon, an aloof assistant manager from the support team. As the two work alone in an empty office, a minor incident sparks unexpected changes in their dynamic. Number 8 on our list, Happy Ending. With a score of 7.5 on MDL, Happy Ending is at the 8th place of this ranking. It's funny to think that a Korean BL series with only 7 minutes of runtime per episode and only has 3 episodes in total wasn't on my radar when it was released, so I actually haven't seen it yet. Based on its reviews, although the series is quite short, it was a beautiful story that needs to be watched. Happy Ending follows the story of Hyun, a bookstore owner, who one day discovers his high school diary. As he flips through its pages, he finds himself reminiscing about the past, especially his unrequited crush on his childhood friend, Dong-ho. Number 7 on our list, Bad Guy. With the same ratings of 7.5, Bad Guy is also one of the highest rated Korean BL dramas of 2024 so far. This series actually shares the same universe with that of Blue Boys, just with different main leads and story. I also haven't seen this one, but its reviews are pointing towards the positive side, even with its downside of only having 4 episodes with 10 minutes runtime each. Bad Guy follows the story of ex-lovers Tae-ha and Ji-hoon, who reconnect at a cafe where Tae-ha reveals his upcoming marriage. However, as they spend an evening together at Ji-hoon's home, it becomes clear that neither of them is truly content with the path Tae-ha is about to take. Number 6 on our list, Boys Be Brave. With a much higher ratings of 8.0, Boys Be Brave has secured the 6th spot of this ranking. Although I can say that the main couple's chemistry was good, the story could have been more polished just to make the overall plot smoother than what we had. But that wasn't a major issue to me since everything worked out as a story. Boys Be Brave follows the story of Kim Jin-woo, whose carefree friend, Young Ki-sub, also happens to be his secret crush. When Ki-sub asks to crash at Jin-woo's place, Jin-woo's heart races at the thought of being close to him every day. However, as the short stay turns into a permanent freeloading arrangement, Jin-woo struggles to hide his true feelings and wonders how long he can resist confessing. Number 5 on our list, Jazz for 2. Gaining an average rating of 8.2, Jazz for 2 is one of the highest rated BL dramas in 2024. Not only in Korean BL shows, but this series stands out among the rest in terms of its ratings, which is commendable. Personally, I wasn't really a fan of the overall story because some storyline was quite heavy, but a lot of other people enjoyed this, that's why it got the 4th spot of this ranking. Jazz for 2 follows Han Tae-yi, who lost his will to live after his brother's death, and transfer student Yoon Se-hyun, who reminds Tae-yi of his brother with his jazz playing. As they're assigned to work together, complex emotions develop between them, but the return of senior student Song Joo-ha threatens to disrupt their deepening bond. Number 4 on our list, Let Free the Curse of Taekwondo. With a current rating of 8.4, Let Free the Curse of Taekwondo is an early favorite for some BL fans who have already watched its first 2 episodes. Personally, I haven't seen a single episode yet, but I will definitely catch up later on because this one seems promising. It's still an ongoing series, so its rating might still go higher or lower as it approaches its finale. Let Free the Curse of Taekwondo follows the story of Do-ho, a high school student living with his father, a Taekwondo gym owner in a rural area. Disliking the violent atmosphere, his life brightens when cheerful peer Ju-young arrives from Seoul, bringing joy into his world. However, their bond is strained by Do-ho's father's oppressive culture. After an unexpected incident forces them apart, they reunite 10 years later, discovering a deep love that heals their past wounds. Number 3 on our list, The Time of Fever. With a high score of 8.5, The Time of Fever is definitely one of the best dramas we have got this 2024 in terms of ratings. I actually haven't seen this yet, but the reviews are all positive, so it's definitely a must-watch for everyone. It's nice to have a spin-off series for the side couple of unintentional love story, and I'm glad that this was made possible even though it was released a year after since the main story. The Time of Fever follows the story of Ho-tae and Dong-hee, who grew up like brothers. After Ho-tae returned home following his father's funeral, he and Dong-hee, who had been living alone in Ho-tae's house after being kicked out, reunite and begin living together. While Dong-hee struggles to suppress his lingering feelings for his first love, Ho-tae also begins to feel unexpected emotions. As Ho-tae dates recklessly to escape his confusion, their relationship starts to shift after an unforeseen incident. Number 2 on our list, Love in the Big City. With a debut score of 8.7 on MDL, Love in the Big City is truly a success globally. Even with the challenges this series had endured in the past, I'm so happy that it was released smoothly with no signs of stopping. Although this series is one of my favorites this year, it's quite hard for me to binge watch everything because of its theme. The series is filled with heavy topics that are not usually present in common BL shows. This is miles ahead of those in terms of storytelling because it did not only tell us the beauty of being in love, it showed us the reality of the community that's not openly discussed in the mainstream media. This is far from the usual fairy tale of most main characters because the world isn't only filled with love but also with pain and sorrow. The series was so raw that it left me speechless after watching the whole show. I'm glad that the main character did not only have a single love interest all throughout the series. Love in the Big City follows the story of Ko Young, a gay man navigating life alongside his straight roommate, Mie. Through her perspective, we witness Ko Young's awkward love life, his struggles with a mother in denial about his sexuality, and the weight of societal judgment. After experiencing a deep yet fleeting love with Gyu-ho, Ko Young embarks on a journey to Thailand, where a late monsoon vacation leads him to reflect on his past and achieve personal growth. Number 1 on our list, Love for Love's Sake. Still the undefeated Korean BL series of 2024 is Love for Love's Sake with a current rating of 8.8. If this was a personal rating, I would actually put this on the number 2 spot while Love in the Big City would take the number 1. But since it's based on MDL rating, I guess it truly depends on the fans' preferences. Don't get me wrong. Love for Love's Sake isn't actually bad at all since it offers a different story with its own twist. It's a combination of light and dark theme all at once, so that added a flavor on its story. Love for Love's Sake follows the story of 29-year-old Tae Myung-ha, who suddenly finds himself in a fictional online game as a 19-year-old character. His quest is to bring happiness to Cha Ye-woon, a gifted athlete with a great reputation. As Tae Myung-ha navigates this new world, he becomes involved with Chon Sang-won, a wealthy character, and receives support from the introverted Eun Kyung-hoon, complicating his journey. And these are the 10 highest rated Korean BL series so far. Which of these have you seen already or currently on your watch list? Thank you for watching. That's it and see you on the next one.